Hello guys, this is Vysh. So new year, new beginnings. Yesterday we did January 1 current affairs on Sunday. Now Monday we are doing again history. So fifth episode of history, if you take the total plums episode, 29th episode and fifth episode of history, we did first ancient, then medieval, then modern, then art and culture. Now I'm doing a history mix episode where I'll try to take questions from every portion of history. Okay. So see to it that you are supporting us by hitting a subscribe button, because all our teachers are putting a lot of efforts to give you this kind of series. Okay, because no other institute will give you high quality MCQs. They either show some sample dummy kind of MCQs and then tell you like, okay, this is what you have to practice, but that is not what comes in the exam. But our questions, if you see after the prelims gets over, you can come and revisit the plums. You will notice a lot of questions comes directly, either the direct question or the same pattern in which we asked. Okay, it will be there in the prelims. That is my guarantee to you. So please see to it that you are subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell icon, because then only you will know that we are uploading different videos. And you have to save this number and WhatsApp me. Okay, when you WhatsApp, I'll give you the foundation video, without which you should not watch any other lectures. Once the foundation is over, you will then be directed towards different playlist where you have to study the subjects. Okay, directly if you take subjects, you will feel overconfident that okay, I'm understanding everything. But when the question paper comes, you will not solve a single question. Okay, I know that from experience. Our students had done that mistake. That is why we force you to please WhatsApp and get the foundation first. Okay. So first question of history today, Devi Chaudrani, a Bengali novel, was based on. Okay, based on which event? Is it the Chwar uprising, Pabna revolt, Sannyasi revolt, or the Paika Bidroh? So these revolt and uprising, okay, there are two things. One is the tribal uprising and one is the peasant or the farmers uprising. Okay, that too is very, very important. And there are at least, I think, 40 to 50 revolt, which in total in spectrum and NCERT you will get. And that you have to have a table kind of thing in timeline format, like okay, this is 1755, 1757, 1822, different years in one column. Then the name of the revolt you should write here, like Sannyasi or the Birsa revolt or any kind of revolt. And then you have to then next have the personality, okay, the leaders involved in that. Okay, like Birsa Munda will be there in one of the revolt or anyone. Okay, so that you have to mention the name, and then maybe the conclusion part. Like conclusion means what happened, like British suppressed that moment, or these people won something. Okay, like based on this different revolt only. If you see that RRR movie which is there now, RRR, even though it's a fiction story, it is based on two personalities who were involved in the revolt. Okay, the Alluri Sitaram and another one person. So the Gond revolt. So those things actually from history, the writer took inspiration and made up a story where they are fighting the Britishers, and they are showing like they have won against the British. Okay, but 99% of the case they have not won. The stories, most of them are like British have suppressed those revolt, but the leaders were popular. Okay, so again RRR 2 will come now in future, so that time again they'll show a continuation, but all these will be the stories, okay, will be stolen actually from real history only. Okay, the different brave efforts of different people who fought against the British, that is what is taken. Okay, so you have to know these things before even watching movies and all. So here, this Bengali novel was related to which of this revolt? Answer C, Sannyasi revolt. Okay, again, as I told the table, my students, you don't have to worry. I will give you revision charts which will have all these things. Others, make it yourself, okay, because you are not interested to join Vysh IAS materials means we can't force it on you. So others who are not there, please focus on this thing. Okay, so here if you see, like Anand Mat. Okay, Anand Mat is another book, okay, which was also by Bankim Chandra. So Bankim Chandra is famous for very something else, very, very important thing. If you know in comment section, tell me. So Bankim Chandra Chatterjee or Chattopadhyaya, he gave something very important for Indian nationalism. So his books, okay, Anand Mat and Devi Chaudrani, both are related to this Sannyasi revolt which happened in 1772, about which I think a movie is going to come soon in Marathi or somewhere. Somebody's in Bengali only, I think somebody is making a movie based on this thing. You can wait for that. So there again, sannyasis and fakirs along with farmers, evicted landlords, all these people, okay, everybody took revolted against the British. But as you see, the revolt was mercilessly crushed by the British. Okay, so like that I am telling only this much information, but my students will get more details about this. Okay, now question number 2, he or she was the first to give the call for Swaraj as Indian for Indians in 1876, a call later taken up by Lokmanya Tilak. Who is being referred here? So in this question, there are a lot of hint given to you. Okay, like it's like timeline before Lokmanya Tilak. It is in 1876, and that person for Swaraj told this thing. So these many hints are sufficient for a serious aspirant to come to the answer, even without the options being given. Okay, only thing is he or she. So you have to like guess whether it's a male or female. So Rajaram Mohan Roy, Annie Besant, Dayan Saraswati, or Savitribai Phule. So all these peoples again, my Spectrum playlist, which I did it in 2017, it is still valid. Okay, go and watch the Spectrum playlist, chapter number 6. In the chapter number 6, I have covered all these people in so much detailing that in India nobody has done it. Okay, this mine is the most detailed Spectrum playlist you will find in English medium. Okay, in Hindi there will be many other teachers who have done it, but in English, and we were the first one also. That time in 2017 when we did Spectrum playlist, there was not a single English Spectrum playlist in YouTube. Okay, we were the ones who began it, and that is why each video has more than 1 lakh views. So you can go and watch that Spectrum playlist. I guarantee you will solve every question which comes in the exam. So here you have to tell the answer, he or she, who is the one who told this India for Indians, and the answer is C. Dayanand Saraswati, about which a detailed question is expected very soon in both prelims and mains. So please prepare in detail. Okay, so he was the first one who told this, and he's an Indian philosopher, social leader, founder of Arya Samaj in 1875. Arya Samaj UPSC have asked, but about Dayanand Saraswati directly, questions are yet to come. Okay, so here Arya Samaj attacked the Puranas, politism, idolatry. These are the things which UPSC will ask, like, okay, like he believed in God, or he was against idol worship, he was against something, that kind of things. Okay, so many things are there. So whatever possible about him I have given here, okay, from Wikipedia only, because when you read you will find it difficult to extract information. I am extracting it for you, and then only we are designing the PDF. Okay, so see, infallible authority of the Vedas, advocated the doctrine of karma and reincarnation. These are favorite things of UPSC. Okay, when Vedic ideals of brahmacharya, celibacy, devotion to God, right to education, Indian scriptures, Vedic Sanskrit, then these are the books, Satyartha Prakash, Sanskar Vidhi, and Rigved Bhashyam. Okay, education for boys and girls of all caste. Okay, then many other things are there for, I think, even a cow protection and animal protection and all, something and all he did. So that things also you have to study, and influenced by and followed this person. Okay, many people, many other leaders which you study followed him. Okay, his principles. That is why he is very, very important, and that's why I told a question will come. So again, called him one of the makers of modern India by President Radhakrishnan, after which Teachers' Day is there on September 5. So that kind of things, okay, you have to see. The motto is there, make the world noble. Okay, so please see, okay, at least this information what I gave you, please study, and others who have my PDFs will get more and more information. Question number 3. Sri Kshetra, Nilachala Dhama, Yamanika Tirtha, Marthya Vaikunta, Nilagiri, Shankha Kshetra, Dashavatara Kshetra, Narasimha Kshetra. So different names for the same temple. Which popular temple are we talking about? So if you are in that particular state, maybe it's easy for you. So here, Konark Temple, Odisha, Modhera Temple, Gujarat, Jagannath Temple, Puri, which is again in Odisha, then Virupaksha Temple, Hampi. So here again I would tell you, please go visit these places. Okay, this Virupaksha Temple, Hampi I have already gone, Modhera, Gujarat I have already gone. These two places I will obviously go next year because I am connected to Orissa also. So I will be visiting there. So please go and visit. Okay, I am telling as a personal request also, if you are a UPSC student, if you like history, you will feel good, okay, when you go to these places. Every state, actually you should go to every state of India, not like you wait for your Mussoorie training and then from there they will take you for the Bharat Brahman. Don't wait for that. Please travel, okay, because only in your young age you can travel. After that you will not have time also, you will not feel like traveling, you will not have company. Please go travel and visit these places. It will do only good to you. Okay. So here which temple are we talking about with these many different names? Answer is C. Okay, Jagannath Puri. So Jagannath Puri temple, they have one of the biggest festivals also, which you should see. This year it was there after COVID, 2 years gap, they had that thing also. So Puri, 2 kilometer wide, 4 kilometer long, white pagoda, like that. Black pagoda is also there, you should know. So white pagoda is there, and then holy dharmas, holy dharmas of India, Dwaraka is there in the west, Badrinath is in the north, Rameshwaram in the south, and the east it is Puri. These 4 are the 4 holy places which most of the Hindu elderly people and all wishes to visit once at least and all. So that kind of beliefs are also there. So it's important for you to study about this temple. Okay. So here again, the temple is believed to be constructed in 12th century by King Anantavarman, and he is of the Eastern Ganga dynasty. Okay, you should know Eastern Gangas are different, Western Gangas are different. Okay, the timeline is also different, and it's famous for this annual Rath Yatra. This only I was telling. 2 years because of COVID, it was not there, and this year it was like in a grand way they did. It's a very big festival for Orissa and also India, because many foreigners and all come to see this. So when they can come and see, you being an Indian, at least once you should go and see this. Okay, which they call this a car festival and all, which they call. So please go and visit this deities and this thing. Okay, not for any worship or praying and whatever your belief system is. I'm telling to see the culture. Okay, see the tradition, see the events and the ceremonies. Okay, it's just like a festival. Don't think like I'm forcing you to pray something else. Okay, don't pray or worship. That is your choice. At least see the places. Okay. Now question number 4. The famous dialogue between Nachiketa and Yama is mentioned in. Okay, so meaning you have to tell the source. It is in which Upanishad? This Chandogya Upanishad, then Munadukka Upanishad, Kathopanishad, Keno Upanishad. So this Upanishad names and all, I will not ask you to by heart all these names, but this question, okay, in particular, is a 1997 UPSC direct question. Okay, it's not created by me. It's a UPSC question, and options I have taken there only. So they used to ask like what is picked from Rig Veda, what is picked from Atharva Veda. They're asking this because this line is mentioned in your R.S. Sharma textbook or NCERT class 7th and I think 8th, okay, or 6th, okay, class 6th and class 12th part 1. These textbooks has these things mentioned. That is why they are asking. They don't expect you to study all these Upanishads. So here it is, answer is C, Kathopanishad. Okay. So as I told, factual question asked in 1997. Then some extra factual which UPSC asked is like which is the first Upanishad. Like so, this Chandogya and this Brihadaranyaka is the first one. Muktika is the last one, and then Katha Upanishad again. Full details are given here. What and all is mentioned in that. And as I told, it's not like it's very difficult to study all these things. But this Nachiketa and Yama story is mentioned there. Like once in another episode, I told you about Buddha and Mara one story, where Bhumisparsha Mudra was there. Like that, certain stories, when it's mentioned in your textbooks, UPSC picks up. Okay, so please by heart whatever is given here, not more than this. Don't do extra research on these things. It will just waste your time. Now, last question. Vaibhashika is a early school generally related to what? So options are Cosmos and Universe, Jainism, Atom Theory, Buddhism. This again, other than Buddhism and Jainism, the orthodox schools and the non-orthodox schools are very important topic for you. Okay, there is 6-7 schools of Hinduism, which is there in your textbook also. It is also there in your ethics textbook if you take, okay, lexicon textbook and all. There are different schools of thoughts and all which is mentioned. So it's related, the Hinduism schools and the ethics school which is mentioned in your syllabus. So it becomes important for you because it's there in 2 places. Okay, so again, as I told, I'll have detailed notes in my PDF. So here, which is closely related to what, or generally related to what? So generally means obviously you have to choose a religion. Okay, so answer D, because when it's specific, if a question has a word like specifically or directly related to, then maybe it is something like this, cosmos or something, one keyword they are looking for. But generally means they're looking to which school it is belonging to. So it's the Buddhism school. Okay, so here if you see Sarvastivada, okay, this is actually UPSC asked in like 2 years back. And that time they asked this only, Sarvastivada is related to which one? Answer was Buddhism. Okay, so Vaibhashika is a different name for it, and it has all these things, okay, as dharmas and cosmic factors. So cosmic and all is there, but because the question was asking generally, that is why answer is Buddhism. Okay, so person's life and flux and personality, career, these kind of things are mentioned here. Like all Buddhists, the Sarvastivadin consider everything empirical to be impermanent. Okay, and here again, in contrast, Sautrantikas. So this is another one. Okay, so like this different branches under Buddhism is there. Okay, which is affiliated, you can tell, to Buddhism in those days. That also you have to study. Okay, because people, what they do is they study Buddhism, they study Hinayana and Mahayana, but they don't study the other schools like this, the Sarvastivada or Sautrantika, and that is where UPSC picks up the question also. So please study all these things. Whatever is given is important to you. Pause and read. I am not reading in detail, and there are more notes. Okay, I am just showing the answer here. More notes are there which my students will get in PDF format. So please see to it that you are solving 10,000 plus MCQs, and these are the textbooks mandatorily you should have: R.S. Sharma, Spectrum, Satish, Chandra, Nithin, Singhania, Tamil Nadu, NCRT 6 to 8 and 12. And for world history, you need these 2 textbooks, and learn the timeline, chronology, culture, books, events, everything. The battle and everything last, okay? Battles and wars and all the last. And here we have 16 PDF. This alone you can buy. If you don't want this 100 PDF, which is the one actually serious aspirant should buy, you just want history, you feel history you are weak in, you can buy history alone. Okay, see, these different things I have made. Okay, these packages usually I don't give like this, but I want students to score high, because there are many people who are good in polity, economy and all, but they're weak in history. That's why I designed this. But still, the bestseller pack is what I will recommend. And this is lifetime validity PDF, soft copy PDF. You can study again and again, how much ever attempts you are giving, or not only UPSC, you are giving PSC exam, any exam, entire history from that 8-10 textbooks. I have compiled it here. Okay, so try to score like all our students 100 plus marks, and come out with flying colors. So next episode tomorrow, 5 MCQs by a different teacher. You can see here, and please WhatsApp me. Thank you and have a nice day.